Hi, I'm morakdais, and welcome back to more Phantasy Star. Also, I have to do the usual, which cannot be done through this, because of course it can't. So I didn't actually get to grinding, so there's going to be some grinding. But let me first do this, and then we should be all set. Rude. There we go. So, anyway. I think what I'm gonna do... Fortunately, I've got to lower her defense. But yeah, she'll just be using storm gear. So yeah, we're gonna be doing... Thank you, jerk. Yeah, this looks like a good spot. So, we've got lots of grinding to do, unfortunately. Hey, Kyoto. It's going good, except I didn't do any grinding, so unfortunately it's not going to be the most exciting just yet, but hopefully we can beat the game tonight. But otherwise, pretty good. I spent all day doing dishes and unclogging my sink, which was a load of fun. How about you? Anything fun going on in Kyoto land? Hannah's low on health already. Try that again. I know, you're fastidious. You're just like home, sleep, work, home, sleep. Not that that's a bad thing. Soon that will be me. I mean, that's pretty much what I did in my 2 years of not streaming. Okay, a little less than 2 years. It was like a year where I just didn't stream. You're only as old as you think you are, or feel you are. I don't know. I'm old, but I don't care. I'm also one of those people that like, whoa, 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 whoa. He just did 92 damage. Okay, must go back. $92 damage is like, seriously? That's a stupid amount of damage. Hey, new levels. Dude, I read something earlier. Oh god, what was it? Oh yeah, it was, Think Geek was celebrating its, like, 19th anniversary or something. And I was like, I remember when Think Geek started. I was like, oh my god, so old. I remember when it was the cat's pajamas, now it's kind of bleh. I'm variant. Like, I like drinking tea, like during the day just as, like, something to have. Like, you know, like, I'm thirsty, I'll have some tea. Like, no big deal. But, like, I like coffee when I'm, like, sitting for, like, a late night meal or, like, something like that. Like, a nice coffee with a meal, I feel like, I don't know. I'm so used to, like, going to diners and stuff where you can do stuff like that. So I'm kind of, like, I'm one of those few people that's just like, well, it's caffeine and I'll drink it. But, like, I don't know, like, coffee and a burger is just, like, great. Yeah, I'm not really, like, a particular person. I'm really not, like, fussy about much in terms of, like, food or things. I'm, like, one of those, like, you can't make like, just potatoes with garlic. I don't like mushrooms and things, and a few other things, but, like, I'm not very picky. Also, I don't like offal. Like, any type of animal organ, intestine, anything like that. No. And it's always a thing where people are like, well, if you try it just cooked this way, it's good. I'm like, no thank you. Because, I mean, when I was growing up, I had a friend who was from China, and his parents had moved here, and they cooked a lot of, like, organ stuff, and I have an Irish family, so organ food has come up, like, several times, and I've tried all the different ways, and I think all of it has this, like, burning rubber taste that I just can't get behind. It's like how some people don't like gamey food, because they can, like, overwhelmingly taste the gaminess. Like, I don't mind eel, but I know a lot of people that, like, loathe eel. Just because of, like, that kind of gamey taste it has. I don't get why people don't like tea. I always find that very strange. Like, people who are like, tea is the nastiest stuff ever. I'm like, it barely tastes like anything. Get our heal up. It can. See, my thing, I was, like, super adventurous when I was a kid, but I'm still fairly adventurous now in terms of food, but, like, I don't know. A lot of it, now that I'm older, is a lot more, like, psychological. Like, when I was younger, I've eaten cuttlefish before, although cuttlefish is, like, it's just, like, really extra rubbery squid. But, like, now I'm generally morally opposed to it. Just because the thought of, like, the fact that they might actually be conscious and aware. It's the same thing with octopus. Like, I'm not a huge octopus fan either. Like, if I was starving, you better believe, like, that animal will go on the plate, but... I don't mean like the rubbery overcooked, I just mean in like that kind of after texture where like squid kind of falls apart. Octopus is more like fake fish, like artificial fish, like the fish cakes. Like, it reminds me of that kind of like stringy protein, but like cuttlefish reminds me of like more, it's like squid, but it's just like, squid kind of like falls apart and stuff like calamari and like other squid dishes. It just kind of like falls apart. But like cuttlefish is just a little bit more tactile and it bothers me. I mean, rubbery is just a shorthand. Like, and I think a lot of my oppose to eating them is because, like, octopus and cuttlefish are actually fairly intelligent. We know that octopus can count, which is amazing. I mean, horses can count, but it's moreover, like, I don't know, I feel like they're more alive, and like watching an octopus, like, sit in a cave and slowly starve to death to take care of its eggs is like a, I don't know, like that kind of devotion I think requires a certain amount of intelligence. But like squid just like shoot the eggs everywhere. They're just like, yeah, I don't care, F my children, I'll put them anywhere. Like, you know, same thing with fish. They're just like, they'll just throw our babies everywhere. Nature will handle it. See ya. But I don't know. And like cuttlefish, like have like elaborate things with it, and they like take care of their eggs and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I guess it's more like sympathy for animals that's kind of struggle in terms of that stuff. Like, they put their children before them, I find is like a virtuous thing, and I think it's kind of weird to eat them. I mean, I'm not really opposed to like eating dolphin or anything, but dolphins are smart, but they're sea rapists, so don't really care. Also, sometimes dolphins will like beat up their children for like no reason. Like an animal that beats its own children. We get a lot of snow in the winter, and we get a lot of rain in the summer. So it's not like monsoon worthy, but it's more like it used to be in the spring, but now we get kind of like hot rains closer to summer. And then we get a little bit of fall rain, but by like February to like April, May, between like February and May, we usually get like a ton of snow. Some years we go without like any at all, but the weather here is like so temperamental. It's like full summer. So it's like disgustingly humid out. I think it was, well, let's see. I can actually look at what the weather was today. It rained a crap ton earlier and yesterday. Yeah, right now at 11 o'clock it's 70 degrees out. Yeah, so I mean, pretty much all this week it's going to be 81 to 90 degrees with like a lot of humidity, intermittent rainstorms. It's weird though, because people call it temperate, meaning like it's like even, like the weather somehow equals itself out, but no, that's not the case. Temperate is more like, is a nice way of saying like, it's absolutely crazy. Because like when I lived in Georgia, that's like tropical. Like it's just, I don't remember the exact distance, but basically it's just north of Florida. So it's pretty hot and humid, and you get a lot of like the... What are you crying about, you butthole? You get a lot of like these huge rainstorms that last for days. But here, not so much. Like, it'll rain in the morning, but in the afternoon it'll be like 95 degrees and like clear and sunny. Alright, let's just Naysword out of here. Actually, we might be able to do one more fight. Whoa, cats. 1,000-mile-an-hour cats. They're chasing each other. Okay, Rolf got another level. Let me see something. Did he get his final technique yet? Because apparently we can't go past level 30. It's good to know. No, he has not. And Amy's still not level 30. Also, I've said it before, but like, I've been a fair amount of places, and I really don't think, like, even if I traveled the world, I don't think I'd really want to live anywhere else. Like, I'd want to live there for a short while, but I wouldn't want to, like, stay there permanently, you know? I don't know, like, even us living in Georgia was, like, such a brief stint that it was, like, very odd. Like, to think that we actually lived in Georgia, because, like, my wife and I are both, like, Pennsylvania for life. But a lot of people from Pennsylvania are that way. And plus, even when we were in Georgia for the 2 years, all we did was say, like, all the things we missed from Pennsylvania. So whenever we'd come back up, we'd, like, get all the stuff that, like, we hadn't gotten in, like, a long time. Yeah, you don't have anti, so only Amy has anti. Interesting. interesting. Seriously? Jerk off dragons. Come on, stop attacking Anna. Literally Rolf's at like full hit points and all you do is attack him. Or attack Anna. Or you... Oh, Amy only has 35 hit points. Not exactly what I requested, but sure. There we go. Alright. Alright, Anna, please survive. You're taking like 2 big hits. Okay. God, I'd so much rather take those battles. Alright, and... Whee! Actually, how people's health? Hopefully it'll be good enough. So what levels? So much grinding. Oh, Amy got a new technique. Yes. Nassar. Nassar honestly sounds like some freaking minaret in, like, I don't know. Jordan, I guess. No, maybe like a random, like, Egyptian city. It's like, I hope you're enjoying your trip here. We're about to come up to the city of Nassak, or Nassar. Wait, isn't Nassar a name? I don't know. I'm speculating about things I don't know. Can you cast anything, Amy, please? You can't. You can't cast anything. Well... There you go. No, no. So, now that we have this, it will make grinding a lot easier. Oh yeah. Pretty much heals everybody to full. Although it eats up a ton of TP. Although the funny thing is that technically I can still go back to Algol, or no, back to Parm. Go back to Parm, grab, go have Sheer steal a bunch of stuff in order to do this. Which if it ends up becoming like a huge pain, I might actually have to do that, unfortunately. But I hope not. But like, farming for stealing is so tedious. Also, I'm still debating what to play after this. I mean, I only have a few days, and I'm actually trying really hard not to, like, panic out about getting my teeth pulled. But, what can you do? But yeah, I also signed my letters, so I'll have my official acceptance letter for work in, and life will be good. But I also have like this, like, strange thing whenever I work or like I get a new job. I'm always in this like, oh, I'm gonna have so much money, I'm gonna buy this, 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 and this. But this time, less about that and more about ephemeral things, I guess. Like going out and having a nice dinner, like having time to buy things to make my life easier. Like, I don't know. Like, it's really funny because, like, one thing that's been sitting on, like, my Amazon list for, like, ever, even though I did want to buy it, like, a while ago, was, one of the induction cooker top with a, it has a hot pot, a split hot pot bowl. Because I actually got, like, a hot pot recipe a long time ago, and I still haven't actually used it. Cause like, I don't know, it's one of those things that I've always wanted to like actually just make, but never really had time to actually make it. Let alone the implements to actually make it. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Either way, I know 100% I can't beat the game until at least Josh is here. Amy, use your storm gear. Don't be that person. After next time I leave, I'm gonna see, like, how much experience people actually need. Because there's, like, a cheesy way to, like, get back to stuff. It's just getting back here is the pain. Come on. Could you please kill him? Thank you. I think that recovers everybody's hit points fully, which is pretty nice. Amy, don't fall asleep on the job. Alright. Thought it started raining again. Kind of wanted to get everybody attacking the fiend, but that's fine. Jeez, almost 100 damage from just his little hand wave. Ridiculous. Also, tomorrow, I might actually have to cook again. Like, I'm super domestic. Like, honestly, I went on Friday and cooked, like, 2 gigantic casserole things. So that way I'd have, like, food all weekend. But since my wife and I haven't been eating much, like, we've been eating a little bit, but I cooked, like, a lot of food. Like, a stupid amount of food. We've pretty much been eating it, and I think today it's actually going to run out. Or, well, tomorrow it'll technically run out. Cooking is honestly, like, one of my favorite things. Like, I've just started liking, like, gardening, and it's really funny because the whole reason for me gardening was because my wife and I were eating a lot of, like, green curry stuff. So we wanted, like, fresh basil, because fresh basil with green curry is, like, amazing. So we started, I started growing basil because I was like, why are we paying for basil that goes bad in like a week? Because it's like, you get like a little thing that's basically like the top, like, little stalk, so you get like 4 or 5 leaves, and there's like 3 of them in this little pack. It's like, why am I spending money on this when I could just like buy seeds and grow a crap ton of basil? But, so I've been growing basil, but now I'm like attached to my basil and I don't want to like cook with it. But I have to say they're both very, very, very satisfying. Hey, don't you go knocking basil. Fresh basil is amazing. Unless you're saying, basil, which is okay with me. I do know people that are, like, phobic of basil. Although you're at least lucky because you grow in a region where you can actually get kaffir lime leaves. And kaffir lime for fish. Which sucks. Like, it's almost impossible to get it in America. I can either get, like, dried leaves and other stuff. Oregano is great. You know, the best thing you can do is, you can actually take, like, a sweeter tomato sauce. Like, you can take, like, mashed tomatoes, or, like, tomato paste, mix it with water. Yeah, I know. I read a whole thing on kaffir lime. Kaffir lime leaves and the little tiny fruits are great. The tiny fruits are great on fish, and then the leaves are great in like any stew. They're also pretty good to wrap fish in too, but like other than restaurants that actually cook with them, it's like they literally have like people who they know overseas who like ship it to them because the leaves don't last particularly long. What? What do you want, Stinky? You're a stinky cat. I want to let you know that. And also, you can probably get cashew fruits. Like, cashew fruits literally don't exist in America. Yeah, he's always stinky. He's a big fat boy cat, so he stinks. Huh? We also had a cricket in our house, and our cats have been steadily hunting it around the house, batting it around the house. But whenever we have like a bug, like a moth or anything, they like go bonkers trying to kill it, which is great. It's good entertainment. Although, here's a funny story about the kaffir lime, is that, so, when I was growing up, I grew up with some kids whose parents worked as missionaries, and their parents were missionaries in the former nation of Zaire, and if you know anything about Zaire's history, they basically had like a military coup, and the country was kind of overturned. And pretty much if you were white or Christian, you had to get out of the country, like, real fast. So, basically, their parents fled Zaire and came to America. Jesus. 51 damage. So anyway, the point of it was... There you go. What they said is that a common insult was to call someone a kaffir, or kaffir. Oh my god. And, so it was really strange for them when I was a kid, because it was like a thing they would say when they got angry. It was calling someone a kafir, which is a really nasty term to call somebody. But then later, when I was looking up like ingredients for curry ga and other curry soups, one of the main ingredients that people usually list is a kaffir lime, and I was like, what? Like, that's, wow, I didn't, what? Like, it was super confusing because my brain connected it with that word, and I was just like, yeah, awkward. But I always thought it was like a misspelling or something, or it's like just something strange. Nope. I don't think they're spelled the same though, but... Also, another strange one is a long time ago we had a Russian exchange student, and I don't know how we got around to it, and I really hope YouTube doesn't get upset about it, but it's a legitimate thing, is that we were talking about like soups or something. I don't remember what we were talking about. And so he's like, yeah, the best thing to put in a soup is a Jew's ear. And I was like, excuse me? Come again? Like, a Jew's ear? What? He's like, yeah, you put a Jew's ear in there. And I was like, I had imagined of like, you know, cutting off some poor guy's ear and putting it in the soup. And I was like, but apparently there is a mushroom that is just randomly and colloquial called a Jew's ear, which is just weird. But the worst part is, like, he didn't think anything of it because it was, like, such a common thing for him. Like, yeah, it's just a Jew's ear. But, like, if you tried to sell a mushroom in America called a Jew's ear, people would probably... You'd probably go out of business. People wouldn't buy your stuff. They'd be like, you're racist mushrooms. Even though, you know, Jew's not a race, but still. Alright. I know. Well, it's the huge rush of, like, anti-Semitism that happened in, like, Eastern Europe and stuff like that, that they're, like, it's one of those things that, like, you know, like, some ugly mushroom 100 years ago or 200 years ago, someone was like, ugh, it's like those filthy Jew's ears, and then apparently the name just stuck, but... I always find there's just weird stuff like that. I mean, first off, like, why would you name a mushroom that you could eat such a thing? I mean, there are other mushrooms called, like, wood ears and stuff like that. So I get, like, calling them ears, but I don't know. It's not like there are mushrooms that grow on Jewish people or in Jewish temples or anything that would remotely associate them other than, like, you know, call them something offensive. Alright. Oh, come on, really? How much damage did it do? Oh, well, she's really low in health. use your Aegis and don't die. Nope, try again. Thank you. Whoa! Let's simmer down now. Thank you. No. Come on. Why are you taking so long to die? Also, Amy, please. There it is. That hurt. Oh my god. Enemies really do just love picking on specific characters. It's not even like they go out of their way. They're just like, you have battles where all they do is hit one character. Like, yeah, everyone else is full health, but this person has gotten hit like 5 times in a row. Bullcrap. I mean, it also sucks that I kind of have to, like, take Anna's shield off, or otherwise she does, like, no damage. Oh, welcome, NB. No, no. This game likes picking on, like, obscure characters. Like, it's not like, what, Final Fantasy Tactics, where it always picks on your healer first. Like, there could be, like, 3 guys with 1 health, but then your healer's there and everybody attacks your healers. He brings us love, break his knees. But... so how's everything going, NB? Okay, I can't tell. Good. Learning is important. Okay, I was wondering why it wasn't letting me take my turn. There we go. Yeah, of course. That's kind of the rule, not the exception. Especially if you work in insurance, or you're working in insurance. Yeah. People treat it like their personal chat line. actually, let's check. I should probably heal her. Could probably do like one more battle, maybe two. Well, hopefully Josh is alright. Oh yeah, and I forgot to Discord message you, but I was kind of rushed to get the stream started. So sorry about that, my dude. Also, what level have I ever been? Yeah. I mean, pretty much at this point I always am. Until the... I actually have the schedule so you can know. So, it looks like... my first day is the 29th. I had it on the sheet. Or 27th, I think. Yeah, I think it's the Monday, not this next Monday, but the Monday following. Let me see. Yeah, the 27th. That's what I thought. So, yeah. So, I have until Monday the 27th. I know. So the 27th I start work, so there'll be no Sunday stream the 26th, because I have to get up early on the 27th. And the 20th, the night of the 20th, I might not stream. So, we shall see. Depends if I get my teeth pulled out right away. I mean, if I do, I might do a stream, but just not talk or be all doped up. But I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen in that week. But I'll probably Twitter post. Also this weekend, I might get to go pet chameleons and chickens. And a gigantic dog. And maybe some snakes. Well, to be fair, in this, the canon idea is that the earlier dungeons are set up like by machines, so they're not meant to be like efficient to get through, they're just meant to be like the most workable. And then the other ones are like hidden mazes to basically keep like sacred items hidden and stuff like that. I don't understand the like coming into Desolus, where it's like a crazy maze. Basically to keep people off Desolus. is basically that's the whole reason why it's there, is to keep people off of Desolus. Or Dezo, as they call it in this one. D's nuts, but like even this makes sense because it's like meant to be an ancient spaceship that was meant to like fling away and imprison a dark force. So I mean, this one's dungeons are at least a lot more coherent. I mean, some other RPGs I can't say anything about. They're pretty dumb about it. Alright, you know what? Just Nassar. Should probably just be using Jysar, but or Geestar, whatever. That's a Zelda thing. Legend of Zelda changes terms, like very Asiatic monsters, because it was easier. Essentially, the idea was that they wanted to keep copyrights. Hey, it's Josh. Welcome, Josh. So... yeah, tears, totally. But there's a lot of like mythological creatures that in Nintendo games that they've changed around the name, so that way they could like kind of save them as their own. What's new? That's the way it normally is. So, I have to take a stab at this, because neither of you probably know or care, but if you're deep enough into the internet, you'll understand. Which is... So... Now... I specifically decided to grind for a little bit, because I know I probably can't beat the boss. I could probably soon beat the boss. But I figured I'd wait till everybody's here before I beat it, because that's just rude. There you go. And who said 50 Shades of Grey has not provided any good ideas? So, ready for this? So, Yoko Ono of, you know, John Lennon, Yoko Ono fame, has come out with a new album. I don't know if any of you have heard anything from it, but it is magical. It's the typical Yoko Ono magical. And her new song, Warzone, which is awful. Yoko Ono Warzone, look it up on YouTube at some point. It honestly, if you've ever watched Homestar Runner, it reminds me of the Trogdor song. Like, all I hear when she yells Warzone is, whoa, 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 whoa. No, you can't instant kill me. Get out of here with that trash. The swords do have instant kill spells, which is stupid. But every time she screams Warzone, all I think is Tractor! That's all I think of. But I heard it last night, and I was like laughing for like 5 minutes. I was like, this is exactly the kind of thing The Simpsons and everyone dislikes you for. And you go and like come out with a new album that sounds exactly like some of the worst music ever made. Yeah, that's not the spell I wanted. I fast clicked. But it's music in the broadest sense. Also, I'll fully admit, I was watching the H3H3 recaps of all their stuff. Oh my god, 80 damage. That's some high quality bullshit. Oh my god, 80 damage is stupid. I mean, seriously, when characters only get like a maximum of like 200 hit points, you can't hit them for that much. Well, you can, but it's stupid. I mean, essentially I'm in the upper levels of level progress, so it's not like I'm gonna get that much more powerful. Also, the other thing that kind of surprised me, since we're all old enough to essentially remember, not so much Kyoto. Kyoto might not remember because it probably wasn't even news in her country, but that there's some, I don't know, SoundCloud rapper or some dude named Little Uzi who is using the Heaven's Gate logo for his new album. Like, the cult that committed suicide. He loved their artwork, even though their artwork was pretty tacky, and is using it for an album cover, which I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, they're a death cult. Like, I mean, I've never heard any of his music, and I honestly, in my opinion, I could probably care less. I get why people like him, but I mean, seriously, like, using a death cult artwork is like, that's a little messed up. Because, I mean, those people literally, like, cut off their genitals and then dressed up in tracksuits and ate poison applesauce. Not really, like, an inspiration. Although, admittedly, if I had, like, a metal band or something, I would totally just... It's like searching a hobo's pants, finding, like, a little piece of... a little, like, a crouton that managed to stay in his crusty pants, and you're like, yes, a crouton! And then you eat it. Yeah, that's... Okay, not gonna make a sound. Yeah. I mean, I don't really particularly care, but, like, truthfully, if I had a metal band, I would just do the same thing he did, except be so much more rude, like, use the paintings of Adolf Hitler, or something ridiculous. Something that's so outrageously offensive, just because I know it would make it sell. Like, I mean, essentially, that's probably what he's doing, but... I mean, I forget, there was a... I want to say, like, a reggae jam group that used pictures of Jim Jones on the cover of their albums. Who Jim Jones is obviously the Jonestown psychopath. So I can't really say necessarily it's wrong, but I still think it's like, well, never thought I'd see Heaven's Gate make any remote resurgence in my lifetime. Just me, like, upset at a game. A picture of my face shocked when porno came up. Like, well, that's porno. You're even welcome to call your album, well, that's porno, if you really want. Alright, what level am I at? I am at 33. You know what's really funny? Is, and I can say it now, but Gaming Garbage posted, like, they did a game that was like Futanari porn game, and it was. And I've shown pornography by accident. Okay, I have Giga now. Good. So, I can't necessarily say that I've always been clean, but I find it amazing that I did all of that and none of it mattered. But I love how H3H3 showed like a clip of Alex Jones and was like instantly banned from streaming. I find it so amazing. Like, I was always waiting for me to get like a surprise banhammer. Like, well, can't stream for a little bit, at least not on the YouTubes. But I mean, other than demonetizing, YouTube has been surprisingly fair with a lot of gaming streamers. And like letting me stream Agony without a ban. I really thought that when I was streaming Agony, I was gonna get banned. Like, I really thought. I mean, there's so much vulgar content in that. And, like, it's still up and monetized, too. So, like, I don't know. It's weird. I guess it's like, what's art and then what's nudity? As much. Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's just pretend that this battle didn't happen. Yep, see you later, little King Lava. Actually, see if I can actually get through with Amy surviving. Whoa! I have to go like all the way back. I mean, if he doesn't target individuals, it's okay. Okay, and then that happens. Yeah, you know what, let's just pretend that that didn't happen. Maybe it'll miss. I mean, these guys are worth so much experience. I mean, 3,000 for one enemy is pretty damn good. Although I couldn't fight two of them, though. Two of them would guaranteed kill my party without any... Like, even if I was like 2 or 3 levels higher, I'd probably still die. You'll be alright. By the way, there's actually, I'm not sure who it is. I've never seen the guy, but apparently he's streaming like XCOM 2 with all like the new content and everything. And he's just getting like devastated in it, and he keeps doing like the, oh, I believe he'll hit, and then it's like miss. But I mean, XCOM 2 is so much worse with it. I mean, you saw the bullshit with the XCOM 1 I did. Just some of the crap that goes on, but XCOM 2 is worse, and he's like trying to play authentic runs. Like where he doesn't do a lot of like save scumming or reloading. But even the best, like, it does. You say, I want to believe, and then it's already hit you. But like, even the best people I've seen streaming, still have to reload every once in a while. Alright. Right, this one's F3, go left to the wall, then go up and right to the far wall, go up again, and then left, take the stairs in the middle. No. No. Bad game. No. No. Right, I think it's that one. Just quick save. Alright, hold on. Okay. Alright, left and down and take the stairs. Make sure this is the right one. Okay, right all the way. No. It's another boss attempt, so none of this nonsense. Alright. Game, we've talked about this. No battles. Alright, make your way up, left, and down. Okay. You mean like an evil robot force? Alright. Okay, almost there. Okay, I think we have one more. Here we go. Alright. Everybody's at absolutely full health. Good. Tremendous strength of dark power. Take it. Okay, good. He didn't get hit off first. Amy. Use the color scarf. Anna. Oh, I forgot to equip you. Oops. Use the color scarf. Use a storm gear. And let's see how this one goes. No, Amy, don't become evil. Amy gets lazy. Amy better not run. I like our agility decreased. Alright. So now... it's a good question what this is. This is all the evil in the world. Apparently. Alright, let's just use... Actually, just use the color scarf again, because she'll probably screw it up anyway. Strategy, Rolf. Time to use a dangerous magic. Gigra. Wait, no. Wait, this isn't the one he's supposed to have? What? He's supposed to have Megid. Well, either way. Anna, you attack. Problem is you can't see how much damage you're doing. Okay, good. Amy, I really need you to Jysar. Well, this isn't the final boss. So. This is the pre-last boss. Oh, come on, Naysword. Let's just have Amy use Sar. And it becomes triggered. Cannot handle. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Game trying to be tricksy. Nope. Okay, seriously, Naysword, anytime this week. I think everybody's evil in the party, and the Naysword is just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything about that. What are you doing? Again, trying to skip my turn. Amy, we've talked about this. Actually, you know what? Okay, so you can only do Jaisar, and then we're pretty much boned. Ugh. It's so cheesy that he can just take whatever, like he can literally possess my entire group. And there's nothing I can do about it. No, come on. I hate this cheesiness. It's stupid because it's not like he beats you with power, he beats you with the fact that you just won't, your characters will just disobey you. It's like, yeah, we're gonna turn off everybody's attack. I hope you don't mind that. Look at that. Well, let's just go ahead and do this. So... yeah, Rolf's level 33. He's supposed to have the final magic. Hold on. Did I get a block from this person? She didn't. Hold on, I have to see if somebody blocked me. Oh, they didn't! How spicy. How very spicy. Anyway. Not like I was looking forward to getting blocked, but I said something really rude to somebody on purpose. Alright. So anyway, let's go into this battle like things matter. You know, sometimes people say stuff and you just have to be a little spicy about it. I know, but this is like extra rude. Like that meme where the kid burns him and his entire crew is like, oh, and he like falls back into them. It's like that kind of rude. Like straight up burn somebody. Alright. Oh, wait. Okay, she does have the sleeves equipped. Well, they knew, like, the raw, intense power that Josh had, and they knew that he was the #1 threat to aliens. Like, they had to deal with it. It was one of those things where it's like, we have to stop him now. Because I think the truth sleeves do something else. And more. Whenever it was like, uh-oh, like, I've overextended Kyoto, you need to save her, and you'd be like, I think I'm gonna shoot her instead. I'm gonna knock her down to like 3 hit points. So I wonder if they're like that, if I could actually use the Nay Sword and undo it. Wow, you legitimately missed? No. Gsar. Yeah, you keep using Storm Gear. Let's see, do you have shift? So it was like Zan? I think that just hits multiple people, so let's hope nobody dies. It just sucks that I can't see how much damage I'm actually doing, so I don't know what's more or less effective. Okay, good, there's healing. D-ban. Yeah, you keep attacking, yeah, so that should be fine. Rolf gets lazy. The only good part is they can't actually run. Wow, she didn't even hurt him. Well, that was quite a turn. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that he's gonna possess her next. Yeah, I know you can't get away. If you did, that would mean that I could technically fight him and get away. Well, yeah, I mean, a sniper with a mind control is like the worst. And thin men are some goddamn bullshit sometimes. Alright, we're just gonna need to go full Nassar. Oh, you can't. Well, I guess just Gsar. No, get out of here with that shit. Oh yeah, the snakes are the worst. Snake men? Okay, good. Everybody survived. Huh, she can't use shift on anybody else. That's interesting. Crush by despair. Because I thought it was fighting ability, not magic ability. That's weird. There's all these conflicting things about this damn game. Alright. Rolf, use a trimit on yourself. Not even that. It's also very weird that it's not giving me the like short, like the Naysword shines anymore, which makes me wonder if something's legitimately broken. I mean, Sheer has literally spent this entire battle trying to run away. What? No! Get the fuck out of here with that bull. See, no, that's crap. Yeah, he legitimately is going back and forth. Like, that's some crap. That he's effectively getting like 2 turns in a row, and they try to trick you because Rolf doesn't get to attack twice. So it's like Rolf attacks, this guy attacks twice, then Rolf attacks again. But then Rolf doesn't attack again. The enemy goes again and again. So that's some crap. They're trying to like cheat you out of turns, essentially. Turn, then he gets another turn. Yeah, there's inequity of turn. Excuse me, thank you. That's some grade A bullshit. It's not quick save. Yeah, legitimately, he was cheating turns. It's like, oh, are the other party members dead? Well, I'm just gonna take some extra turns, don't mind me. But let me... what the fuck? Uh-oh. I'm apparently out of monster, even though I just... well, that sucks. I'll need to tell my wife tomorrow. He has something stupid. He has like 4,000 hit points or something. Oh no, 2,560. But I think what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of grinding, try to get Rolf another level, and then try it again. Because he, like, for some reason, Rolf at level 33 was supposed to get the spell that would be, like, basically the ultimate power spell. But for some reason, he's not getting it. I thought he got it, because I thought he got another spell, but apparently not. I would be so bent if it was like, oh yeah, you walk out of the ice castle and kill like 1 enemy and then like you get all your spells. But also, the Nay Sword is supposed to heal people. Like, he's only supposed to possess 1 person at a time, and then it ends. But apparently it's decided that, like, because the first time I fought him, it was like the Nay Sword shines and it cures them at the end of each turn. That's what it's supposed to do because you have the Nay equipment. But this time he's like, yeah, no. Because I had, what, 3 people possessed at the same time, even though only 1 person is supposed to be possessed at a time. So let me see something. Yeah, I mean, pretty much has the best gear you can get. I've always hated the metrics for that. Like, I always think it's more tense to see the boss's hit points. Because you're like, oh, I was so close. But... hey, you know what? It's a Rolf heal. Yeah. Like games, this Phantasy Star that doesn't let you see how many experience you need. I mean, I don't mind it in games where it's supposed to be prolonged or you have like an ability to see, but you don't have to use it kind of thing. Like, I understand that. Where it's like, it's an ability to see, it's not just like something that's just granted. And then I don't mind it, but in a game like this, like, not showing you your experience, not showing the boss's hit points. Yeah. Well, that's like getting casters to kill themselves by using like area of effect AoE spells and stuff like that. Although on the much better, in some ways, Game Boy Advance version, they kind of eliminated a lot of that. So you can't really do that quite as much, but there's lots of like cheesing you can do in the original Final Fantasy Tactics. I only know that because I saw a speed run of someone cheesing Final Fantasy Tactics like crazy. Alright, can I survive another attack? Not particularly. No, I'm not evil enough. I'm not wise enough to do that. So let's see, for example, because either way I need Rolf to guaranteed gain another level. And if he doesn't gain the magic then I'm going to be real upset. How far you could actually get in this. Like how much damage you would actually like take in this on just the way to the boss if you did it like legit. Ah, no, go in there. Who needs heals? Also a little hurt. Not terrible. So these ones, then... Ugh. I don't know why he stopped. Don't instant kill me. Wish I could just fight them. They really do have the absolute best. Experience to damage. This is like... No, that's not right. I'm also half trying to memorize it, so it'll make it easier to actually get up there. Oh, okay. What's over here? Ugh. Poison is like the most obnoxious thing in this game. Well, in the series. Poison is usually pretty obnoxious, but this one gets an extra special obnoxious. Alright. Alright, Sheer, what did you learn? Looks like Nazan. And that's mostly because it doesn't end, and so every step you take it does like 2 damage or something like that. So eventually you just get worn down, and then you die. You know, you could always choose to, like, not open the box, or just, like, step over the treasure chest. And just be like, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna open that. Or, you know, take it back, then take your spaceship, and then fly to the sun, and throw the box into the sun. I mean, that's my bet. Because I don't care how strong you are, if you get thrown into the sun, you're not coming back. Well, unless you're Wesker. If you're Wesker, you can certainly come back from that. But that's a whole nother deal. I mean, Wesker's been thrown into everything deadly and manages to crawl right back out. Although, truthfully, that was the only bad part of Resident Evil 5. Was when you throw a Wesker in a volcano. And he just, like, comes out like it's no big deal. Also, the bullshit miracle of, like, if I was a monster that could survive in a volcano, I wouldn't bother, like, whipping someone with a tentacle. I would just splash lava on them, and then you're done. But although I do think the Resident Evils, like pre-Resident Evil 6, which Resident Evil 6 doesn't count as a Resident Evil in my opinion, they really, each one tried to jump the shark just like a little bit more. Like they tried to push the envelope just a little bit more. All right. Let's hear what villainy you can concoct. I guess. It's sad but true. I really wish they'd end the stereotype that all villains have to be stupid. That is a good point. Like, I love how they can create, like, super secret cabals. Like, they're smart enough to build, like, a super secret laboratory. They're smart enough to work on advanced genetic engineering with research scientists and, like, know what they're doing. But then, like, one hero comes along and they're like, oh, my plans are ruined. Everything's terrible. I didn't expect this. But I guess it's better than, like, some of the anime response things. I don't know if I want to fight a King Lava, but let's hope for the best. Like, I love and hate fighting them. Oh, that is true. I can think of a few games where that's not the case. Like, a few stories where it's really different from what you think, which is always good. Like, where the enemies are actually I want to say the enemies win, but it's not really like a win thing. It's more like the enemies are smart. But I can't reveal them because then it would be a spoiler. Rolf. Alright, let me just look up what level he gets this stupid spell. Even if it's one more level, I'm okay with that, because that means it's just a little bit more grinding and we'll be okay. So let's see when it says he's supposed to get it. Where's that spell? $33? Okay, well he didn't learn that, so let's look at another one. Let's see here. This one says 35. So I wonder if people are just confused or if they changed it or something. There's no rage here. I'm placid and calm, like a cool, crystal clear mountain lake. All is right. Everything is okay. There's no need to be upset. There's that. Stop killing Anna. God, these dragons really hate Anna. I don't lie. I alter truth. There's a big difference. The worst part is she has the shield and they're still doing this much damage. Oh my god, every single time. Stop it. Fucking die, dragons. Ugh. Not worth the experience. God, look at that. It's like a little bit to Rolf. I like that Rolf touches Rolf's wounds. That's just awkward. Hey guys, I'm touching my wounds. Why can't you let me use the spell multiple times? No, let's not fight dragons again. Dragons are not worth the experience. Okay. Sheer, stop doing what you're doing. They're not worth the experience. No, you know what? I'm being picky. I don't care. Especially when you come out of nowhere and knock like, what, 40 hit points off someone right off the bat? Like, effectively what, like a fifth of their hit points off in the first hit? That's kinda a little rude. Oh, that really freaked me out. Too bad I can't actually like show it on camera, but there's a plastic bag we have on the ground because my one cat only really likes sleeping on plastic bags. So whenever we get a bag from Wawa, we just like leave it on the floor because she'll like take it to a place and just like lie on it. So like crunchy plastic bags she like absolutely loves, like the really thin like supermarket bags. And it's over there kind of roughed up and I could see like light faint floating and I wasn't quite sure what it was, and then I realized she's under the bag, like her butt's sitting on one end and her face is turned around and the bag is like fluttering. I would, but my phone's basically dead. So, like, her breath is making the bag, like, float, like, all weird and ghostly. She'll probably do it again. We do need to get her a new bag, though. Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with fighting these guys. These guys are pretty damn easy, don't do a lot of damage, and give a lot of experience. I mean, we're all pretty good. Hand is a little low. Just Nasar. This guy does enough damage anyway. No, dragons. You be gone. There not be dragons here. I said there not be dragons here. Yeah, screw it. I don't care. I just want to get this grinding over with. There's no need to extend the grind. Just Rolf, get your stupid level, so you can get your stupid spell, which makes the last boss relatively easy. Because it does a stupid amount of damage to him. So hopefully it isn't broken, and then we can get through it pretty easy. I'm gonna have to say a big fat no on that one. Also, while we're at it, alright. Means you probably do like 1 or 2 more battles. Oh, there's an archdragon, so it wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me in the least. Hey, I'll just... Watch, I'm gonna heal up and come back, and I'm literally gonna do like a battle or 2, and then I'm just gonna be level. I really love these like brick wall enemies. Are you brave enough to battle the evil? Well, I can tell you right now, Rolf is not a bad enough dude to save the president. I can tell you that for a fact. Oh my god, stop with the dragons, please. Oh, this might be bad. I want you to heal, and I don't know why Amy, who has really high agility, is suddenly now going last every single time. Okay, I'm beginning to think that these turns are fixed, which is some BS. Actually... let's just do that. Oh my god, could you please fucking die? Jesus. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I have a feeling she won't be able to get this off. Okay, why is this one enemy pissing me off so bad? Gotta go back. It's like this guy's only hitting crits. Excuse me. Like, skipped over going to the menu. I'm worried that this game is becoming steadily unstable. Just because there's like weird bugs going on. Like the sound cutting out, the Nasword not working. The worst part is that in all unfortunateness, like the Sonic Mega Collection for PS2 or whatever, or was it the PS3 one? One of them actually had a bug where Sonic 3 wouldn't save correctly. So if you had like a Sonic 3 that was merged with Sonic and Knuckles kind of thing, the saves wouldn't write properly, and you could save state in the game, but if you tried to load the save state, it would just error. So effectively, you couldn't save a Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 game. But then they fixed it for like a special or later edition. Amy got a new level.
So it wouldn't surprise me if Sega put this out without not knowing that there were bugs in Phantasy Star. Although that would be really evil. But also given how quickly Sega tends to rush products to market, I don't feel like Arch Dragons, come on. Give me stuff that... No, piss off Arch Dragons. The way Sega... Oh my god, seriously? Fine. Are you gonna trap me with Arch Dragons? I swear to God, game, I'm gonna murder your fate. No. But Sega has a tendency to put stuff out without playtesting it fully. I mean, come on, they released Shining Tears. Which... I don't know if any of you have ever played Shining Tears. I've bitched about it before, but holy shit. You want to talk about a broken game? Like, why would you release a game on PS2 exclusively and have it barely playable because it runs at like 12 frames per second? Like, I still remember buying it like first day, being like, oh sweet, a Shining Force game. It'll probably have some good writing or something in it. Oh, I don't care. Just kill... I don't... But... I mean, honestly, I only got to like the 4th or 5th battle, and they were just... I was just like, I give up. I give up. Like... I get it, Sega. I submit. I won't like anything else. They are. I also kind of wonder, like, I always wonder with, like, rewinding stuff, I always really wonder, like, how far you can actually rewind before the, you know, system or emulator or otherwise will be like, yeah, no. Because, like, most of them rely on, like, your save state. That's also why I compulsively save state, because I'm so used to emulators that require you to, like, make a save state. To rewind back to. But I wonder if, like, I kept holding this, would it, like, keep going back? Just leave, like, the controller, like, tilted so it's just hitting the trigger, and then just, like, leave it on stream all night. So you're watching Phantasy Star in reverse. That's all I'll do. I'll just leave like a 24-hour stream of me reversing the game. Oh my god, really? The Miso Man. Have you or any of your loved ones suffered from Miso Man? If you have, you could be entitled to money or cash rewards. Well, the weird part is although I really do think that it's probably based on instance. So, like, if I rewound, it would probably only be when I started the game before the stream. It would probably just go up to that point, I would guess. Because I highly doubt it really, like, if it saved all of the memory back to the beginning of the game, I'd be like, okay, like, I'll give you credit for a cool thing you did. But that's highly unlikely. Let's heal Amy a little bit. By the way, before I actually started, not this stream, but like before, I think Thursday's stream? Yeah, I think it was last Thursday's stream? Something like that. My wife and I were watching some weird conspiracy thing, and they were talking about like hidden lyrics and songs or whatever, and this is incredibly stupid how things get stuck in my head. They talked about like some Britney Spears like hidden satanic lyric or something like that, or like getting children to like have sex with her secret hidden lyrics. And my wife and I like looked at each other, and they were talking about a song that she wrote called If You Seek Amy. And now every time I see Amy, I see that. And I think of that specific conversation and that annoying Britney Spears song with it, If You Seek Amy. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's clever, but I still think it's just like funny that every time I see Amy's name in this, all I think of is that. By the way, whenever I got, like, again, whenever something happens, it automatically triggers weird things in my head, like quick reactions. The first thing I thought, if you're like an old parody, YouTube parody thing, there used to be this, like, I'm pretty sure it's the man titties guy, but it's this big fat black dude in his underwear singing into Wooden Spoon, and he used to do all these parodies of songs, and the first thing I thought of was you singing and dancing like in your kitchen in your underwear. I was like, ah, brain, stop. I used to be subscribed to that guy a long time ago. Funny dude. I don't know what happened to him though. He actually used to do Britney Spears parody songs and stuff like that, but he's the man titties guy. He's like, I got man titties, I got man titties. I got titties like a woman, titties like a woman. That guy. He used to do videos of him dancing in like tighty whities in this like fucking filthy kitchen, singing into a wooden spoon, and he'd sing like Britney Spears songs and stuff like that. I don't think he ever did If You Seek Amy, but he did a lot of parodies. And if you've never seen that, that is, like, seriously, look up, well, I think it's Titties Like a Woman, I think is the song. It's been re-uploaded like a million times, so you've probably seen it in passing and didn't know where it came from. And now I have the Titties Like a Woman stuck in my head. Seriously, I have an unhealthy problem. I can't talk about music without getting like 8 million songs stuck in my head. No more dragons. Get out of here with your trash dragons. Your dragons are garbage. I said your dragons are garbage. Okay, fine. Twist my arm game. Don't worry, Envy. I didn't actually imagine you dancing in your underwear. I was just thinking of the dude who does that. Ooh, finally! Finally! Rolf. Megid. Short for Megiddo, more than likely. Most Christian theists have no idea what it is. Yep. Time to repeatedly throw myself at the boss. Unsuccessfully. So. No. So, Rolf. Use Megid. Well, eat a bag of frickin' dicks, Rolf. God damn it. Of course Rolf doesn't have enough. Gonna need some more toilet paper. No, I'm not brave enough. Whoa. No. Bad game. Yes. Your hearing was correct. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, most people don't see me naked because when they do, they're struck and fall to their knees and they weep a little, and I'm just tired of seeing it. It gets old. I said I'd memorize it, but I've already forgotten the way to go. That actually always reminds me of, if you're a huge old pervert like me, or just general anime pervert, there is a series of movies called Ritsuki Doji, or Ritsudoji. They are absolutely filthy movies, and there's literally a scene where this dude is creeping on this girl who's like, oh, I'm so glad, you know, you're my boss, everything's fine. And then he literally, like, walks into a room, he goes into a room, and she's like staying there waiting, and he comes out and he's naked, and his junk is like emulating this light, and he's supposed to be an angel, and he has this tiny little wiener, and she's like, ah, the radiant rays. Like, it's like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in a movie. Also because it was really poorly dubbed and did not make any sense. Alright. Yeah, and then up. No. Yeah, it was like the most... Wait, what? Yeah, this is the right all the way. No, get out of here, dragon. No, dragon and swords are not welcome. No, we've talked about this. Nope. I said no dragon and swords. Oh, don't lie, NB. You know you're like, oh, this conversation is too sick for me. Tick, tick, tick. I'm gonna look that up and download it. Everybody's done that at one point or another. Someone's like, oh, it was the nastiest thing I've ever seen, and you go home and you're like, I kind of want to know what it was. Nothing wrong with that. Well, either way, NB, you have a wonderful rest of your night, okay? Have fun at work tomorrow. Good, I'm glad everybody's having a good time. Now for the rest of this, we're going to be serious. We're going to get through this game. We're going to be professional streamers. Yeah, you best be getting to bed then. You need your sleep. No, cat. Be gone. Felinus deletus. Get out. Well, let's see. Can we do it? Will this be the epic moment? Well, I gotta go pee, so I'll be right back. Here, cat, do you want to say hi? Alright, here. Yeah, Pandora's box. Moving on. Okay, dollars to donuts, he's gonna possess Amy. So... we are gonna just go ahead and... Megate him. And you... Color scarf. Shift, and... yeah, Sheer, you do you. So yeah, takes half of everybody's hit points and hits them with all the damage. I probably said it before, but god damn, that is good damage. We don't want to cast that right again, Rolf, please. Actually, you know what? You stay on that. Well, yeah, because I can do Star Mist. No, Rolf, don't become evil. Rolf, I really need you to get off another Megid. Oh, hey! That actually worked. We're gonna need you to deban. Okay, good. The Nace Sword is actually working. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Ugh. We have two. I have the girl Scarlet, who she's the one-eyed little tortoiseshell-looking one. And the other one is Laharl, who is a humongous polydactyl black cat. I mean, he's a big damn cat. Seriously. Rolf, you just use a Trimate on Amy. Yes, I love my kitties. They are wonderful. Now, when I was growing up, we had a greyhound, and then my mom got a rat terrier, which was an awesome pet, and then she got Boston Terrier? No. Oh my god, I can't remember the name of the dog. It was really annoying, and I did not like it one bit. Because, oh, it was a Jack Russell. Jack Russells are jerks. Like, they're only loyal to one person, and they're jerks. Non-stop Amy becoming evil. Yeah, they're super annoying. He used to like when I used to Amy. When I used to come out of the bathroom at night, like it would scare the shit out of me because it would like come running to try to bite me when I came out of the bathroom, like every single time. And it bit me on more than a few occasions, and my mom would just be like, "Oh, he's just blah blah blah." I'm like, "No!" Like, and then he ended up biting one of her friends, like really bad in the leg. And he was just like obnoxious all the time, and my mom would always excuse the behavior, and it was bad. And I really hated that dog, like a lot. But I used to like I swear to God, like I couldn't go to the bathroom, or if I did, I'd have to like sneak because he would wait and start barking at me, and then it would wake my mom up, and mom would be like, "Why aren't you asleep?" Blah blah blah. Like she wouldn't care, but she's like, "You're waking me up. Can't you just like not?" And I'm just like, it's your dog that's waking you up, not me. Like, oh, it was totally lack of training or discipline. She never did anything to discipline that dog. And it was awful. And it made other people miserable too. What? Okay, I'm just gonna do this then. Need to, I can run back to Earth. Or Parm. Whatever. Amy, why didn't you cast? Seriously? She also has a star mist. Oh, well, that's not really particularly helpful. Yeah, keep on the D-ban so you can hopefully actually cast it sometime this year. Wait. Wait. I think it tried to cheat me out of a turn, because the button's red, which means a hold for the next turn. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I always forget that Amy goes last for whatever reason. Also, you need to storm gear. I really don't want to use more Star Mist. Yeah, because if he does a splash attack, everybody's dead. I think we're just not getting enough damage on him anyway. No, don't you try that. So basically Rolf and Amy aren't able to do anything. So it might be almost better to put a Star Mist on absolutely everybody. Amy's just gonna spend this entire battle. I mean, I almost feel like I should put Sheer on that side, like swap their places, but I have a feeling that even on the far right side, she'll still get hit by it constantly. Just shift yourself. Maybe we can start getting you to do more damage. Whoa. 79 damage? Are you on the drugs? I think you're on the drugs. That's the only thing that could explain that kind of freaking damage. Well, in that case... Like, Naysword, could you at any point actually go off? Like, that would be really, really great. Like, I'd really like at any point to be able to actually, like, control my healer. Like, that's kind of BS that you can hold my healer infinitely. The worst part is, I don't think she's been able to cast a single spell this entire time. Other than the initial one, that was the using the item, using the whatever, green sleeves or whatever. Although I get the feeling everybody's just about to die. Well. Well, not much you can do, so just use your storm gear. Well, I'm pretty much boned at this point, unless we kill him this turn. Nope. Yeah, I think I'm literally paralyzed to the point where he won't actually even attack. Yeah, cast res on yourself. Let's see how well that goes. Yep. So pretty much once you have one character, that's it. So let's do this. Let's try some things. Rolf, Anna, Sheer, Amy. And then... let's just do some move arounds. Because Rolf, unfortunately, is kind of bogged down by all this extra garbage. So let's do this. Let's try doing some redistribution of items. Actually, you know what? Let's have you just do Deban right off the start. Oh, yeah. I forgot their orders are screwed up. So yeah, you actually use... Truth sleeves. No, wait. Okay, you just use storm gear. Ah! And then you use the color scarf. Still! I think it only targets Amy. At this point. Alright. Okay, you use the Star Mist. Then Rolf will use it again. Let's order Anna. She can shift. Okay. So instead, since he's gonna hit everybody anyway, do that. Yeah, and all the rest should be fine. Oh, except for Rolf, who should probably attack. So that way Amy can survive. Yeah, I think this might be the way to do it. And just give all of the Star Mist to Sheer, because Sheer is pretty much guaranteed to go first. In theory. Then I can see if it's safe to do a Megid. And then with... oh, he'll run out before long anyway, so... Well, yeah, Anna has another one if I need it. What? 101 damage to Anna. Seriously? Did they just like make up the number? Because that is beyond a stupid amount of damage. Like seriously? Like if your characters get 200, like look, Rolf is almost max at 248. Like a lot of these other characters don't even get that many hit points. Like how would you like can't stop that attack. Like that amount of damage. You can't do anything against that unless I'm gonna go down and just load every character up with Star Mist. Like I might have to do that to cheese it. Because at this point, I mean, basic battle strategies aren't going to work. I mean, it might be better too to buy Amy 2 shields and just like be like, yeah, you're not getting any actual attack, and equip Sheer with that. So that way everybody's basically loaded up with nothing but defense. Because otherwise I have no idea what to do. Because this is just kinda ridiculous. Man. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's some bullshit. So, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Who has a space? You have a space. You have a space. So this calls for drastic measures. Very drastic measures, because this is just pissing me off at this point. No, I meant Ryuga. And we'll need to equip the magic cap. Can I just... It's not a good idea to throw this away. Okay. There it is. Okay, let's get rid of the Marwera gum. The Magic cap. Mostly because a lot of the stuff you can't get rid of any other way. I don't give a shit about the lac sword, so I'm probably just gonna sell that. I mean, I guess technically I could sell the AC Slasher, but I don't know if I need to do anything more crazy, because at this point, damn. Yeah, whatever, just take the laser knife. I don't really care to sell it. I wonder if you could actually sell the Nay stuff now that you're past it, or if it's always checked as, like, unsellable. Alright, time for the ultimate cheese. Yeah, we already dropped off our Marijuana gun. I knew earlier I probably should have scummed this out. I just really didn't want to do it because it takes forever. Well, it doesn't really take forever, it's just tedious. So in the meantime, Kyoto, do you have any pets? And if you did, I probably didn't read it. Also, for everybody, if you could have a pet, what is your perfect pet? It's a true question. A Gundam is not... well, okay. I'll let you have that one. This death scythe followed me home. Can we keep it? I don't know, honey. It's a big responsibility. You prepare to to load it and feed it with nuclear fuel rods every morning before it takes off to space. You gotta make sure to drain its coolant too. Okay, that should be good enough. I know this seems backwards to literally what I was just doing, but... yeah, we'll read it. Ugh! Did I actually buy that? I was pressing the wrong button. Just toss it. Yeah. Some other adventure could find it. Okay, Sheer. You better have stolen something good. Try harder, Sheer. The only good part is that her ability to do it should be a lot faster. Sheer, please stop stealing trash. We don't need trimates. I mean, it does suck that literally this is the only way to get rare items. Like, there's not a shop that sells this stuff. Like, even if it's at, like, stupidly high values. Pretty much. Yep, so this is fun. The worst part is that the item that I'd really want is like a 5% of all steel.